We'll check out the Cinco de Mayo celebration at Toyota Music Factory. We'll relax at Poses on the Plaza. And we'll feel the beat at United We Dance. All this and more coming up About Town. Hello everyone and welcome to About Town. I'm Kathy Whiteman. We're so glad you could join us today for news about Circle Metropolis and details on a great new event for Irving Cares. We'll also have the scoop on how you can get involved in this year's Independence Day Parade. As always, we'd love for you to send us your feedback. Tell us about events going on around the community, interesting people we should profile, or stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Toyota Music Factory celebrated Cinco de Mayo, and Susan Stevens was there to capture the fun. Here's a look.
The Toyota Music Factory hosted a Cinco de Mayo celebration with live music, a train ride for the little ones.
It's just a fun little ride for kids to come on, maybe adults, maybe I've been on it a few times.
Along with a Latin market and plenty of margaritas.
We want Toyota Music Factory to become the destination for those various holidays. So St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, anything like that. And so just a fun place. We have this Texas Lottery Plaza that's so conducive to those kinds of events.
But it was tacos that got the crowd on their feet.
We're having a taco eating contest presented by Toyota Tacoma.
12 contestants lined up and chowed down as they had to devour 10 tacos.
Whoever can eat them the quickest. And so they have water, Dasani water available for them. They're not allowed to use the water to do anything to the tacos, but it's just purely who can do it in the quickest time. And they win a huge prize provided by Toyota and some of the hotels on property.
Contestants gave it their all, stuffing their mouths for the ultimate grand prize.
It's a t-shirt that says King of the Tacos, a mug, a notebook, and then a hotel staycation for the winner.
It was a competition of the hungriest. And when the tacos wound down, it was James Riley who prevailed.
Just open the mouth, chew fast, and swallow without choking. There was a couple moments in there I thought I was going to need the Heimlich.
This was a win that James had prepared for.
Wow! I visited a couple buffets and stuffed myself this past week and just tried to keep my stomach empty or stretched out, I guess. And I ate a little bit this morning, but I haven't eaten in a few hours, so I was hungry by the time I got to the contest.
And though his stomach was full, there was still a little room.
I need some dessert.
This Cinco de Mayo event brings a sigh of relief for organizers and citizens who were unable to celebrate last year.
It feels normal to be back out here. Bring everybody together. Everybody's been stuck in their home for way too long. We need to have this human interaction again, and I think it's safe to do so. And so, yeah, we're just really excited that we could be that destination.
I mean, you got so many restaurants. Of course, the Hatchet Throwing Lounge over here. Just a lot to do in this area. When we do outdoor events like this, it always gets good turnout. Just a lot of people having fun.
The Toyota Music Factory hopes to continue bringing the community together through holiday celebrations. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
Outdoor concerts have also resumed at Texas Lottery Plaza. See the full lineup of music and other events at toyotamusicfactory.com. Many people practice yoga either solo or in a group as a way of meditation and mindfulness that's also excellent exercise. If you like practicing yoga outdoors, a great place to do that is Poses at the Plaza.
Deep breaths and balancing postures are components to this stress-reducing yoga class.
We have a flow-based workout here for the exercise portion of our yoga. There's stretching and strengthening, lengthening.
Yoga teacher Sashi Wilson hosts Poses on the Plaza every Saturday morning at the Texas Lottery Plaza.
You just come as you are, you show up. It's good for any age. So we gear towards mindful movements, stabilizing, strengthening, creating, mind to muscle connection.
Her classes is not about just the physical part, but also the mental health.
This form of moving meditation works to silence the outward noise that can take a toll on your mental health.
You're working with your breath to reset, and so it's all that breath work is really calming and soothing. We, at the end, turn on your parasympathetic nervous system, which actually helps to, get you into that rest digest state versus your flight or fight state that we often tend to run in. We do a little bit of a guided meditation at the end through our Shavasana, which is our final posture, and it is just allowing, once again, that complete reset at that point. So over time, you continue to come back and you just learn how to tune into the thoughts that are beneficial to you and tune out the ones that no longer serve you.
When I do yoga, my whole day falls together. Even when things go wrong, then I just feel this inner peace.
Sashi says the advantages of yoga on your mental health are just as beneficial on your body.
They range from detoxifying the body, strengthening the muscles, so the outward benefits are great as well. It can actually help to aid in digestion. There's all kinds of stuff, lots and lots of benefits from yoga.
It develops muscle, toning, core strength, and peace of mind.
She has all levels, but for somebody my age and my physical strength, she also make it easy for me to follow, and it's fun too. But yes, I've been seeing some results on my core and my strength.
And for Sashi, yoga has also become a method of healing.
I broke my back cheerleading, so I was a gymnast first. A lot of these moves feel very similar. Through my rehab, I went down the personal trainer, corrective exercise specialist path, and this just kind of fit its way in. I've always done yoga, I've always loved it, so it was an easy transition to start teaching it as well.
Sashi says there are a number of reasons to participate in the practice of yoga and invites the community to join her at Poses on the Plaza.
You're learning how to move your body, know where it is in space, and work from within to feel better without.
For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
Join Sashi for Poses on the Plaza on Saturdays at 9 a.m. at Texas Lottery Plaza. One of the events this community missed the most during the pandemic was the 4th of July parade. Well, the Irving Events team has great news on that and other details, and Amy Kincaid and Megan Gordon join me now to bring back the spark. I love that, bring back the spark, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, you've got a new team member.
I do.
So tell us about Megan.
I'm excited to acknowledge Megan Gordon for joining the team. She's been here 3 weeks and just super excited to have her, and I'll let her tell some of her background and history.
Please do.
Yeah, so I'm a Parks and Rec kid. I'm from Southern California. Took my first job working for LA County Parks and Rec. Moved to Texas. I've worked for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Arlington doing their fundraising events. And most recently, I was doing events for the downtown area for the city of Carrollton. And that has led me here, and I'm very excited to bring that experience over to the city of Irving.
Oh, it sounds like a wealth of experience, Megan. I'm so glad you're here. It's wonderful. Yeah. So the big deal is that we are actually having this 4th of July parade this year, and people, I heard it constantly. There's not going to be a parade. Well, no, there's not going to be a parade during the pandemic, folks, but it's coming back. So give us some details on how people can get involved, because I know there are a lot of folks that want to do that.
Absolutely. So currently you can register online through the parade application, which is available on the city website. Entries are due June 21st by 5 p.m. and we just encourage all of the local groups that missed out and missed a good time last year to make sure to apply this year. And it's just free to apply, and couldn't be more excited to be able to offer it again this year.
Well, we're thrilled that it's coming back because it makes such beautiful television. So we're happy for that reason as well. So I understand that you came up with the theme for this year. Can you reveal the theme for us?
Yeah, Irving brings back the spark. We really wanted to encompass, hey, we're here, we're ready, we have different options. If you don't want to attend the event, we'll be streaming the event. So we want to let Irving know we are back, bringing back the spark for our first event at the Levy Event Plaza after a year.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a whole weekend's worth of events going on. Can you share any other details with us?
Yes, absolutely. The parade this year is going to take place on Saturday, July 3rd, which is something different. And then the fireworks show and concert will take place on Sunday, July 4th. So it's a 2-day event this year, which is different than what we normally have, and then moving back to a 1-day event next year.
All right, so I love the idea of having it over 2 days because you've got the parade on the 3rd on Saturday, and then you can go to church on Sunday and then go in for the great, wonderful fireworks and music on Sunday night on the 4th. I love it. Thanks so much for being here, ladies. Folks, if you'd like to know more details, especially about how you can be a part of the Independence Day Parade on July 3rd, visit the website irvingevents.org. Cynthia Flores returns to the show with a review of Limbo and a preview of Pink's new documentary, All I Know So Far.
Hi, I'm going to share 2 good films with you. One is a quirky little drama that's in theaters now and available on demand soon, and the other is a rock documentary available on demand May 21st. First, let's start with the film Limbo. It's a drama about refugees waiting for the results of their asylum claims in Europe. It's wrapped in layers of tender and absurd humor. Written and directed by Ben Sharrock, the film stars Amir Al-Masri, Vikas Bai, Kenneth Collard, and Sidse Babette Knudsen.
A funny thing happened to Omar on his way to freedom.
Hey, you one of their refugees?
Yes. Fate took a detour.
What's your name, pal?
Omar.
Right, Omar. Don't blow up shite or, rape anyone, right?
Okay.
Do you want to lift back up to town, pal?
Now he's stuck in limbo.
The film revolves around Omar. He's new to the group and carries around a large guitar like oud. He comes from a family of well-known Syrian musicians.
What would you do if they let you stay?
I would like to wear suit and work in office.
I was taking a chance to make life better.
I want to play for Chelsea Football Club.
Omar is put in government housing with roommates. It's there that he befriends Fahad.
You ever think about who you were before all of this?
I cannot be myself back home.
In Syria, very famous.
Maybe a little.
Maybe I could be your agent.
Like Tom Cruise with Jerry Maguire.
The refugees meet for classes to help them assimilate. These sessions are hilariously led by a deadpan local couple named Helga and Boris.
You will all have to draw on experiences from your past. For example, I used to have a dog, but then she got rabies, so I had to kill her.
The director actually worked for an NGO in refugee camps in southern Algeria. There, he formed a network of friends whose personal stories inspired the film. The ensemble cast for Limbo will steal your heart away as they deal with the complexity people face crossing borders to make a better life for themselves. Limbo is my first must-see film of the year.
And all the houses in the street have got a name. 'Cause all the houses in the street, they look the same. Life ain't so happy in your little Shangri-La.
That's not ping pong, Farhad. Yes? Ping pong, ping pong.
Hello?
Next, let me tell you about the family-friendly rock documentary Pink, All I Know So Far.
I always wanted to be a rock star. I dreamed of being a mom. And now to have my family, my team, my fans here with me, this is beyond my wildest dreams.
Just like fire, burning up the way, if I can light the world up for just one day.
I was pleasantly surprised that director Michael Gracie, who gave us The Greatest Showman, chose to tell the story of not only how hard Pink worked to get to Wembley Stadium, but also how devoted she is to her family at the same time.
We go all over the world and we're surrounded by people that are incredibly passionate about what they do. That's more of an education than I got.
Don't worry, there's plenty of performance footage for all you Pink fans to enjoy, and you'll have the best seats in the house, so enjoy Pink, All I Know So Far.
I want it to be worth it for my family. It's a concert, it's a tour, but it's also the story of our life.
Limbo is now playing in area theaters, and you can watch All I Know So Far on Amazon Prime. Irving Cares has been especially busy during the pandemic, helping families throughout the community. They've got a new and very fun event to help raise funds so that their good work can continue. Kyle Taylor and Joy Goodrum join me with the details. I can't tell y'all how glad I am to see you in person and not on Zoom.
Yes,
Very happy to be here.
I'm zoomed out.
So the CARES Cup, tell us about the CARES Cup. What is that?
So the CARES Cup came about, as you know, last couple nonprofits have had a hard time doing in-person events to raise money. You can do virtual events, but that doesn't provide you near the return to help the people you're trying to help when you do those type of events. So Irving Cares has done a golf tournament. We used to do the Clay Shiver Open. We did it before I even got to Irving Cares. And so we were sitting around talking about what's the ways to get the community back together, talk about what we're doing, find ways to help our neighbors. So the Irving Cares Cup came about through that. So it's a golf tournament that we're going to have June 11th at the Irving Golf Club.
Yeah, great choice.
As you know, Irving Cares loves to support all of those strong Irving buildings and entities and parks and things that are important to the city of Irving. And so we decided to do it out there on June 11th.
Great location. Absolutely love it. Joy, I know that every golf tournament has to have a great kickoff event. What's this one going to be?
Absolutely. So we have something for the early birds, but we also have something for the night owls. So for the night owls, we're going to have a karaoke kickoff, and it's going to be at Midori. It's going to be in the Tom Thumb Shopping Center, and it's going to be at 6 o'clock, and it'll go till 9 o'clock. And what's fantastic about this, it's going to have all-inclusive food, drink, and a little bit of music. So you can come in, have your food, have your drink, enjoy getting to see people you might not have seen in a while. And then at 7:30, the music kicks off, and we'll have some karaoke, and some people might want to bring their earplugs, but it's going to be a fun time all around.
Well, see, karaoke is always good because it's watchable. If you're terrible, it's hilarious. And if you're wonderful, everybody's happy. So, yeah, nobody's bored.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're really excited. Steve, who owns Midori, has been a big supporter of Irving Cares in the community for a long time. He's done a lot of things for us, and through this pandemic, he struggled, and Joy and I and a lot of the other folks at Irving Cares have spent a lot of time with him, and we thought it was a way for us to pay him back for all that he's done to help him as he struggled through this pandemic year.
Yes, so many restaurants did, and besides, great sushi. So this is
Yes.
So can we still get tickets, and where do we need to?
Yes, you can get tickets. You just go to the Irving Cares website at www.irvingcares.org and go to where How Can I Help page, and you can drop down on there and you can sign up. You can come if you want to just to the karaoke night. It's $50, like Joy said. It's food, drink, music, depending on how you define the music. But it's going to be fun and fellowship, come and go. It's also the night where the people who have signed up for the tournament are going to be able to pick up their swag bags for the event. And then June 11th will be the golf tournament at the Irving Golf Club kickoff. You can go to www.irvingcares.org and register both for the Midori karaoke kickoff party or the golf tournament. If you register a team, then that allows you to be able to come to the kickoff party. So it should be a fun night. Lots going on. Lots of surprises at the golf tournament too. So please come and register.
All right, folks, you heard it here. The CARES Cup golf tournament and karaoke kickoff, June 10th and then June 11th. So if you're a late night person or an early bird person, there's something for you, and you can help support Irving Cares. The website again is irvingcares.org. Momentum Dance Company returned to the stage and in-person performances with United We Dance, an evening that captured the exuberance, grace, and joy of dancers giving it their all. Here's a look.
Hello, and welcome to Momentum Dance Company's Spring Show 2021, United We Dance.
This show is quite a variety. We start out with a super fun, high-intensity jazz piece to Hey Pachuco with sequin dresses, and it starts out with a bang.
And the show only got better with every number that followed. Momentum Dance Company's first performance since the pandemic delivered glitz, glamour, and much more.
Not only are we here to have fun and dance, but we're here to share more than just dance with our community. Share that we are united. United we dance. We're all coming together.
Bringing the community back together was one of Haley Grafflin's goals for this show. The dancers and choreographers expressed the yearning for community and relationship in the tap number, Stand By Me.
Stand By Me, everybody loves that song, and we end, holding hands together all in a circle, so it's just, again, another Goosebumps moment.
Seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true.
In the modern piece, The Hill We Climb, they also bore a solemn witness to the challenges of this past year.
And as we tired, we try that we'll forever be tied together, victorious, not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division.
I just have a hard time not tearing up every time I dance that piece. It's so emotional for me, and it just totally, for me, is like the staple piece for this show, because it really hits the nail on the head with the United We Dance theme, that we're all coming together.
Of my life is all of
The concert brought the company back together with longtime collaborator Beckles Dancing Company.
with you.
These dancers are gorgeous together, their chemistry together. Tristan and Layla, they're just so fun to watch, and they're so excited to be here too.
And a glorious folklorico piece from Baila Irving recognized and celebrated the ties between the company and the Performing Arts Academy. It was an evening of beautifully choreographed pieces that showcased the company's range, talent, and skill. But the best part of the evening from the dancers' perspective?
We're just feeling super blessed, super excited to be here and to have audience members in the seats.
This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.
Up next for Momentum Dance Company, Voices, which will premiere August 21st. Tune in to About Town for a preview and to get the details at MomentumDanceCompany.org. Back in 2019, the Laughter League brought audiences together under the small top for Circus Arts at the Petite Palace. Well, the ever-inventive founders have found another way to bring people together with Circo Metropolis. Dick Monday and Tiffany Riley join me with the details. Man, I haven't seen you guys forever. It's
Oh, yeah.
so great to see you.
That's pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, Kathy, you joker.
Didn't we see you yesterday?
How about day before?
Oh.
Yeah, and it was wonderful. So I'm excited about Circo Metropolis because of what you guys do to get people in the community out to have some fun. But let me not put words in your mouth, Dick Monday. Tell us about Circo Metropolis.
Well, we brought this small tent a couple of years ago and did it a few years, and now with the pandemic and social distancing, once you put people in a tent, if you had to space them 6 feet, we just didn't have space. So we went out of doors with a backdrop, and same excitement, same great acts, but I think something about the smallness of being able to personally relate to your audience in such a unique and personal way, and I think that's the perfect thing to do right now when we're all coming back out, and we need to celebrate what we have.
We do, and it creates such a wonderful sense of community because the audience is right there, and they're close enough that they can laugh together, but far enough away that you still feel safe.
Absolutely.
Which is an important part of where we are making this transition back to whatever the normal is going to be.
Right, and I think it will be that way for a while now.
Yeah.
People are hesitant to be in a small room with a ton of people, and you can't blame them.
So you're about midway through a wonderful tour, 2 great weekends over at Samuel Grand Park, and you've got 3 things coming up next. Tiffany, tell us where they're going to be.
So next Saturday we will be at the Texas Discovery Gardens, which is inside Fair Park, and then the following week we go to Grauweiler Park, which is off of Harry Hines, and then we finish off on June 5th at Clyde Warren Park.
All right, so 3 great opportunities for Irving families to bring their kids, and be out there in wonderful weather, because we have had wonderful weather, and we got to take advantage of it when we get it.
That's right.
And enjoy these incredible performances that you guys have pulled together to make really a wonderful, magical afternoon or evening. So, if people want details, where do they go?
They can go to our website, laughterleague.org/Circo. and find all the information there. But know that each of those days includes a workshop in the morning. So if you want to come and learn how to juggle or climb the silks or be a goofy clown or a drummer, come on out.
It sounds good to me. So before I let you go, we've got just a few more minutes. Tiffany sort of alluded to it. You've got aerialists, you've got jugglers, and everything is so funny. What else can the audience anticipate coming out to these shows?
Well, they'll be close enough to see the expression on your face when you're trying to hang upside down from 20 feet up. But I think the workshop is just a real special opportunity from 10 until noon on Saturday of each day of the events. We teach a workshop with juggling and hula hooping and slackline and trapeze. So people get a hands-on how to drum. The drumming circles are so much fun. But I think there's something very special about touching the things that you're going to see a professional do in a second. You get that chance to say, wow, I really respect what they're doing now.
I get it now. I thought I did, but now I really do.
And then after the workshop ends at 12, and then we do a performance at 1 o'clock right after that. At Clyde Warren, that's our final stop on the tour, so we will add a second show at Clyde Warren for sure,
all right,
along with the workshop.
That is great. So folks, take this opportunity, 3 more weekends to see Circo Metropolis, 3 different locations. Get all the details that you need and tickets at laughterleague.org/Circo. And here are some more exciting things to do in our happenings about town. You still have time to see Bell Book and Candle, Main Stage Irving Las Colinas' bewitching romantic comedy. Get your tickets to watch on demand at mainstageirving.com through May 22nd. New York Times best-selling author Julie Murphy will talk about Pumpkin, the final book in her Dumpling trilogy, on Monday, May 24th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Get the details and reserve your place online on the Irving Public Library Facebook page. The Irving Veterans Memorial Park Committee invites the public to observe Memorial Day on Sunday, May 30th at 2:30 p.m. in the Jack D. Huffman Building Auditorium. And the Irving Arts Center presents Celtic Throne, the Royal Journey of Irish Dance, on Wednesday, June 2nd at 7:30 p.m. in Carpenter Hall. Learn more and register for Kids Arts at irvingartscenter.com or call 972-252-ARTS for tickets and information. And that wraps up this edition of About Town. Thanks for joining us. Please be sure to tune in next time for a look at the 36th Annual Texas and Neighbors exhibit, the Lone Star Youth Orchestra's season finale, and a profile of artist John Hunter. We'll leave you tonight with another look at United We Dance. I'm Kathy Whiteman. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.
It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. 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 All along. I didn't do it. But if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. All along. I didn't do it. But if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Al Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bomb, 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 the dirty bomb, bomb, bomb. They had it coming, 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 they had it coming. Cause if they use us, and they abuse us, how could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen
Number 17, the spread eagle.